Welcome to Recess for the Soul. I'm Marqe J, and this is your space to pause, breathe, and just check in. Think of this podcast as your little break from the noise. Like recess back in school, where you could step away from the lessons and just be. Except now, we're grown, figuring out this thing called adulting together. This podcast is for millennials by a millennial. This first episode is a foundation, a check-in for us millennials, pretty much inviting you to your seat at the kitchen table. I want to see how you're doing, share how I'm doing, and leave you with some encouragement. Because the truth is, life is heavy right now, but we don't have to carry it alone. Let's start with something simple. How are you doing? Like, really doing. Not the I'm good, how are you answer that we typically give. Take a second. If you're driving, walking, doing dishes, cooking, whatever you're doing right now, just pause and ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I feeling right now? Got your number? Cool. Now, what's one word that sums up where you're at this week? For me, my word is overwhelmed. Overwhelmed because of the growing pains of life that comes with experiencing death of those who are within our age and just not understanding why. Why so young, right? So this is me being vulnerable to you. This is a truth, not something just for you to listen to. So I say that and I say, listen, whatever your number was, whatever your word is, it's valid. You don't need to be at a 10 every week. Sometimes just making it through is enough. Let's talk about this thing called adulting. When we were younger, we thought adulthood meant freedom, right? Late nights, making money, calling the shots. Nobody told us it also meant bills, burnout, budgeting, and honestly, Googling how long chicken can stay in the fridge, right? Crazy. Adulting has this sneaky way of making us feel behind. Like everyone else is buying houses, getting married, are doing very well in their careers while we're just, trying not to overdraft our account. But here's the thing. Everyone is faking it just a little. Everyone is carrying something. And you're not the only one figuring it out as you go. For me, I've had moments where I've looked around and thought, am I really where I should be at this age? That comparison game is brutal. But I've learned that timelines are personal. Just because your journey looks different doesn't mean you're behind. It just means you're on your path. Take it a second and breathe. So I want to give you a little bit of encouragement today. You are not failing. You are learning. Rest is not laziness. It's necessary. And the fact that you're here, checking in with yourself, shows growth. So I have a little metaphor. You remember recess? We'd play, laugh, run around, then come back to class ready to focus again, right? Might have a little cold juice, a little snack. Life still works like that. We need those moments of recess for our soul. Breaks to reset, reflect, and recharge before stepping back into responsibility. So if you're tired, if you're confused, if you're unsure, listen, you're not broken. You just need a recess. And that is okay. I want to leave you with a few simple tools you can take into the rest of this week, going into your weekend, and even into next week. Try journaling. Write down one thing you're proud of yourself for this week, even if it feels small. You'll never realize the power of the pen until you write down the words you have inside of you. Breathe. It's simple, but it's powerful. Right now, let's take 3 deep breaths together. Ready? Let's go. See? You just gave your body and mind a reset in under 30 seconds. Keep breathing. The last thing is I challenge you to reach out to someone. Text one friend you haven't checked on in a while. Doesn't have to be a long conversation. Just hey, thinking about you. You never know how much that can mean to that person. So, as our first conversation at the kitchen table and having our first recess together, I want to say thank you for showing up, for checking in, and for just simply being real with yourself today. Remember, adulting isn't about having it all together. It's about taking one step, one day at a time, with grace for yourself. So in future episodes, we'll keep building on this, having real talk, encouragement, and practical ways to take care of your soul in the middle of the grind. Because we're just millennials trying to make it day by day. And if this resonated with you, be sure to share this episode with a friend. And let's grow this community. Social media is a powerful tool, so I ask that you follow this podcast as well. Use the hashtag #RecessCheckIn to share your word of the week. I'd love to hear it. So, until next time, please take care of yourself. Take a pause. And most importantly, take a recess for your soul.